Game 1, Broken Blade has got to be feeling himself against the powerhouse in the form of Zeus.
It's going to be the Alistair lock-in here for Keria. A pick that he has not...
G2 trying to overload if Keria does overstep. Mickey looking for Faker, who steps around the wall, and Mickey's there for the knockback. Faker locked up first, there's nowhere for him to go. G2 first blood.
Considering the amount of pressure that's been thrown towards him on the top side of the map.
Caps going in, knockback. We've seen Caps do this before he flashes. Not quite enough damage, but one more auto is enough for Caps to get G2 second.
In the LEC, starts the series off with a solo kill.
Here. Bell goes in with the last breath, the Looting Lullaby as well, double sleep, yike, knockback, watch out, Eep indeed for T1, and a gorgeous flash from Broken Blade, the king! Aimed towards mid.
Look at Caps right now, you've always got to keep your eyes on this man in the mid lane. He knows that Faker has moved down towards the bot side, Zeus aware.
It's going to be the Dragon, and the Roam will get punished.
Oh, Ona might just look to get Caps here. Wind becomes lightning hits. Caps going to jump away. Ona can go for the chase. There's the Destiny as well, and Caps in his jungle tries to jump away again. Flash from Zeus. T1 on the ball.
Is falling behind a little bit. A lot of that is just off the back of Mickey permanently roaming towards
Zeus, who locks in the gold card. Yeah, Broken Blade, you don't win this 2v1. Zeus steps in, there's the gold card, Baker shuffles forward, and Broken Blade should fall. He goes in with the last breath, but the shutdown to Faker is enough. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Looting Lullaby on Ona forces him away. Another plate for G2 as Keria looks for the stun. Knocked back, TP behind by Faker, still no Shurima shuffle for him. He does have the flash though, and Mickey doesn't have much of a health bar left as T1 continue to collapse. Keria has the flash. Headbutt pulverize, goes in onto Caps, Destiny behind, and now Caps needs to get the hell out of there, but T1 are trying to send him to the depths. Faker chasing in, Faker finds another. And from what was a great game state for G2, T1 punch back.
Looks like the reboot was successful for Faker. Just
the second dragon of the game to make sure that they can get control over this Rift Hell.
Herald, though, going to be valuable when it comes to sieging. Things like Tristana and Azir jungling as well, stealing away what camps he can. And ultimately, the map has been split.
By Shirelle is just running people.
Zeus. He's
going
to die.
Yeah, Lilia's there.
Yikes on his way. There's no way for Zeus to get out of this one. Has exhaust, has flash. Shouldn't burn either of them. As soon as he sees Yike arriving, watch out. Eep as Zeus falls in the bottom.
Really just going to help them siege and threaten these side lanes that they have so much influence over.
G2 well claimed by T1.
I think they can escort the Herald in for another siege. Broken Blade has made his way.
Very good call.
I mean, I was thinking to myself earlier, oh, hang on a second, Broken Blades.
Manages to get onto Guma Yushi, who has the cleanse, who has the flash, and has the chain of corruption, but it's blocked by the wind wall. G2 investing the TP here as Mickey falls to a piercing arrow, and Keria finds the double knock-up. Yike trying to do everything he can as Caps is forced away with the exhaust. Zeus locks in the gold card, Hans Summer has to cleanse. And there goes Ona pushing forward once again. The Destiny onto the back line as Yike now locked up, shut down by Faker. Hans Summer next on the menu as the dive forward continues.
As a fed Lilia, there is a lot of powers Broken Blade.
One more down, gold card out, Keria goes back in, chain of corruption for the follow-up, Mickey looking for the Magnus Sword, Caps dives onto the backline, Broken Blade with the last breath, as Zeus tries to flash away, he kills Broken Blade, Caps gets one, but Gumayushi puts him in his place. Sent to the 7 hells as G2 lose 2.
Drake here as well. Mickey looking for another engage, but there's not a lot of vision.
No vision at all. Yike could try and steal with the swell seed. Slide forward. No vision in the pit for G2. Keria flashing, knocked back. Locked up with the stun card. The chain of corruption. And Caps is clapped.
Keria once again. His Alistair is absolutely popping off in this game. He punishes Caps and now the Baron is unlocked for T1.
Tristana, a character with so much built-in safety, you feel safe to just walk towards that unwarded brush, but unfortunately for Caps, Keria was waiting. They will get a consolation turret on the other end of the map. Doesn't look like they're going to get much more than that, though. Having incredible, not just kind of a sense for when to start these Barons, but how they utilize them to pressure side lanes, how they utilize them to set up the map as Caps.
Gold card once again, Caps exhausted, trying to trade with Zeus, no flash for him. Guma and Ono on the chase, dash forward with the audacious charge, chain of corruption, and Caps is sent packing. One of the main problems on G2, he really struggled to have an impact this year. He's been performing incredibly in the LEC. We were talking about whether it's Prime Caps back from the dead. In this game, he has been struggling.
Early game looked good, but ever since that topside roam didn't end up working out, it's been quite rough. T1 now setting up, making their way over. Baron about to time out. looking to play towards this. Oh, they try to cop some Faker.
Just to kill Faker. It's been said so many times. The flash from Faker immediately pops the stopwatch. Gumayushi here for the Chain of Corruption blocked with the wind wall, and Faker will fall, but Mickey almost follows. Face Call gets him out. Owner, Carrier, Gumayushi, and Zeus on the chase forward. Gold guard locked again. Carrier gets a double knock of the Caps. Able to buffer out of it. Carrier on the backline. Kills off Mickey. Yike trying to do everything he can. Broken Blade low. Buster shot into the engage with the last breath, but it's Broken Blade who has lost the breath from his lungs. Yike looking for more. Owner low. Gumayushi and Zeus very healthy though. And Gumayushi is there. Chain of Corruption about to come back off cooldown. Caps jumps onto Zeus. Locked up with the gold card once again. Counter TP as Caps look for the play, but T1 answer with a fist of their own. Caps down again. Faker TP's in, and you have to think that might just be it for G2.
I just look for the end here. T1 pushing down through mid.
They're going to be on the inhibitor tower very shortly. Broken Blade and Mickey trying to defend, but it's the Nexus turrets that they will be defending. I think T1 just want the inhib, get the Drake, get yourself.
And it becomes kind of a lose-lose situation where you have to punish him in situations like that. When the rest of the team...
Zero deaths, his positioning has been flawless in these fights. As desperately as G2 has tried to get onto the bank.
Nefarious business,
Him and
okay?
Graves looking shady.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Magnus Storm in as immediately they dive in. Baker puts the Emperor's Divide down, but G2 from the darkness out. Carrier getting forced away by Caps. G2 still on the Baron. Chain of Corruption just goes wide. Mickey locked up with a gold card once again. The Baron down to 2,000. Zeus takes one, but Yike gets the Baron. Carrier with a three-man knockup. Owner with the Crescent Guard. Stopwatch coming out as G2 just try and get out of the fight, but they might look for more. Yike has the lilting lullaby. Only locks up Owner. Unsummer dancing and ducking and weaving his way around the pit, but he just can't get away. Gold card locked again as Yike's day will be ended. The Baron for what? Perhaps a Nexus.
Incredible team fight once again from T1. Carrier just keeps finding these engages. They have 5 people alive, only 2 left to defend. I don't know if the Baron buff is going to be enough to keep G2 alive in this game.
It would be a miracle to end all miracles as Caps is just demolished. Broken Blade there in time with the wind wall. The Baron up minions helping out G2 a little bit here as T1 start the siege. Carrier down to half HP, Unbreakable will almost back up for him. The first Nexus tower falling lower. They're trying to get both at the same time. They take one. Mickey goes for the engage, last breath, but it's only onto Zeus. The Magnus Storm not going to do too much. And it looks like it's all over for G2 in game 1. Owner playing with his food a little bit as Broken Blade's locked up. Caps trying to get the damage down, but Hans Summers next on the menu as T1 clean up G2. And it's T1 G0.